Look at a dictionary or you look at Wikipedia, you're going to get marketing or to market is to promote or advertise, right? So that's the obvious, basis of it. But I look at it as much bigger than that. It's distribution of an idea. Now, generally the term comes with a very, like a sales connotation. You're selling goods or services. But at the end of the day, you could be marketing anything. And I'll give you a weird example. When you're looking for a partner, you're marketing yourself, or looking for a job. I guess that's the more obvious one. But you put yourself out there, and you're kind of what you're selling. It's not, well, a job has cash, but finding a partner is different.
I had an uncle one time ask me to send him my CV so he could market me, I guess, to his clientele. Hopefully, they're not clientele. They were just access to. I guess he was my access to market.
Yeah.
But Sabir, before we jump into that, why are you the guy that I'm talking to? Tell me a little bit about your professional career, how it got to where you are, and now how you're managing multiple portfolios for cross-industry clients. You kind of have to be versatile with this field, and this is actually one of the reasons a lot of people have a distrust in marketers, right? So there is a myth. It's like, are you advertising, or are you, even worse, are you like manipulating, right? Take those two apart. What is the role of a typical marketer? So marketing is fundamentally about just getting attention, right? Building trust and value. But of those three things, attention, trust, and value, which do people mostly get wrong?
Trust. There's a lot of focus on getting the right hook. Okay, so you're getting a lot of attention, or they'll have a great product and they'll want to show their value, and these things happen a lot. And what I find a lot of people struggle with is in marketing, if you don't have those, we call them trust factors. So you go to a site and you don't see any reviews. Mm-hmm. Are you going to trust that site?
Right.
Probably not. Now if you see, and this is like some of the most successful ads are based off testimonials from real clients. Now, actually going back to ethics, people can now just make up fake testimonials with an AI guy talking. But at the end of the day, there's not going to be that paper trail to it. So I'll give a long answer it'll make sense as you get to the end of it, but I started actually in psychology. I was going to do a psychology major, and I really enjoyed taking those courses. It was great to understand how people work. And then I found out there were a lot of gray answers in psychology. I was like, this is not very relevant to me anymore because it didn't give me a black and white answer. But I got comfortable with studying how humans behave. Now in marketing, we're trying to base our ability to convince people off the way they behave. So psychology is kind of the basis of it, and marketing is you're taking psychology and putting more of a spin to it. You're actually trying to achieve a goal here. So for people who aren't in business, it's still going to be relevant. I brought it up before. If you're looking for a partner, you're looking for a job, these are ways you're going to market yourself.